Hello, everyone, and welcome back for another episode of the VR Talk Show podcast. As always, in a new Abby, AgentReaperVR. And ironically, this name of this Abby is Sugar Daddy. So, Space, you want to start calling me that now?
No!
I can't make any Vista computer jokes anymore, or call you a robot, or pretend to modify you with screwdrivers up your ass.
Just call him a flesh black.
Penny,
Christ.
Agent Reaper Vista has been discontinued. They stopped giving support to it.
Yes.
No! Now I have to go to Mac.
Oh, that's more expensive. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, today's topic is a continuation of last topic of ERPing in VRChat. And we have two new people to talk about it, as well as SpaceVR returning again, just because she likes to hang around with me and everyone else and wants to be part of the show again.
Boy!
She's gonna throw you under the bus.
No, she's going to throw the chocolate at me.
Yep.
I'm probably gonna choke you out of anything else.
With your thighs.
With my chocolate.
Please,
She's
please
gonna
let it be
get
your
like
thighs.
She's gonna get like a chonkla machine gun and just that rapid fires chonklas at you.
Anyway, returning again, Pennylicious and Passion.
It's been a while since I've been here, Reaper.
I know it has been.
I am happy to be back on the podcast. Yay!
All right, so ERPing in VRChat. Everyone, the audience already knows that I don't do it, and Space has done it a few times.
Yet.
Yeah, Agent's a virgin when it comes to ERPing, so he has no say in this shit.
Well, at least I'm not a virgin IRL.
None of us are, I think. Actually, maybe Penny. Yeah, Penny. I'm sorry, hun.
Well, didn't you get your dick sucked?
I'm just...
I only class losing my virginity. No. I only class be losing my virginity if I've gone full blown out intercourse and everything. But having 2 blowjobs off of Grindr does not count as losing my virginity.
You know what? They're right. It doesn't.
This water's nasty.
I guess majority rules on that.
Damn straight.
All right, so I already know you to ERP in VRChat multiple times.
Oh, that's
Not as but not as much as you think.
God, I could probably. Well, are we talking like the Penny and I have ERP together, or just separately in general?
Separately,
With other people.
separately in general.
Okay. Well, we thought you meant that we've done it with each other. Yeah. We've fucked around a lot.
All right. Well, speaking about fucking around and finding out, what's your? Do you have an idea what your body count might be?
Okay, let me think. Oh, well, while I think, I'll let Penny answer.
Let's see. My entire time I've been in VRChat over the past 2 years, I'm gonna say somewhere between 150 and 400.
Oh wow, so that's
the biggest load of horse shit coming from an actual horse that I have ever seen.
Into what? 150 to 400 people in 2 years.
That's a big gap, though.
Or are you saying it's close to 500?
That's like
If you say like
one
150
person every, like 2 to 3 days.
to 200, that sounds more believable. You saying like 150 to like 400? That's a big ass number.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
I'm just giving a number between
I highly
that.
doubt that. I highly doubt that.
Alrighty.
Fine. How about somewhere between 300 and 500? That better?
No. He's talking about individual people, not numbers.
Yes.
Oh my fucking
Yes.
God, I'm so done.
Yes, individual people. You forget I use ERP as a form of coping mechanism for my loneliness. So yes, I've slept around a lot.
If you have the receipts to back that up, I would be absolutely floored.
We already know Penny floored you a couple of times. Ew.
Well, to give a more realistic interpretation, I don't know the number of specific times that I have done it. It's probably like under 25. Probably. But talking about individual people, probably around 6 or 7.
Huh. Hey, Space, what was your body count
My body count?
on VR?
Oh, body
shit.
count, not time.
What?
Yes. I thought you said times.
So you have like over 100.
That's why we were like looking at you like, what the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Weird fucking people.
Okay, let's see. Probably about close to 50.
Yeah, I definitely will agree that Penny's probably done it a lot more than I have. Absolutely.
Somewhere around 50. Could be more, could be less, but I'd say around 50 people. Probably a bit more, but yes, there you go. Go ahead, Space.
All right.
So body count wise, let me. I have horrible memory.
Well, let me remind you.
Shut up.
Should I get the Jeopardy music going on?
Do 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 do
Do do do do do do do. Do, 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 do. She's gonna kill me. What?
I will kill you. 100 people.
8.
Okay. Huh. Me big,
You agent?
big fat goose egg.
What the fuck you mean, big fat goose egg?
It means 0.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay, alright.
Alright.
I can suck your dick.
That's my line. I'm the one in the angel dust avatar.
Alright. One of the questions that we asked in the last episode was, do you remember your first time ERPing?
Most definitely.
Okay. Well, so why don't you share?
I would, but the last time it kind of embarrassed someone.
Is that said person in this room right now?
With it.
Very probably.
Strangle you this time, but you can say it.
Fair enough. My first time was a threesome with this one and a person named Demonic. Demonic was fucking her from behind, and I was choking her with a massive dick. Apparently, she likes being choked. So there's a bit of information for you, Agent.
Oh,
You
I
didn't say that part though. Oh my god.
Penny, I
Oh,
already
yes,
found out
that-
some things
but-
from her, so.
You You shut the fuck up!
What about me or about them?
On this episode.
Me!
Ah, right.
Guys, if you see there's a murder in wherever he's at, don't worry about it. Just shut your little pretty mouth, yeah?
Look, hon, if you're gonna wait until space, just if you're gonna do that, wait until you're married and don't sign a prenup. That way you'll get everything he has.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
The only thing she probably gets my
Oh
card.
my
That's it.
God.
Even though
And your beard.
What the fuck?
my
what?
beard? What is this? Face off?
But anyway, yes, that was my first time, and yeah, that's all I can really say. He was a cute owner.
All right, Bastion.
And ironically, going down the line, my first time was probably with this one. Yeah, I didn't. As I've said before in other episodes of the podcast, I didn't really start out with many friends. It was mostly just Penny for like the good first like 3-4 months of me in VRChat. So that's probably where it started. Everyone got
So
really fucking quiet all of a sudden. Jesus Christ.
I was about to say something that you said that. So how? I'm trying to word this in my head right now. How did it? How did it come about? How did it end up happening? Like, were you just?
Are you supposed to let Space answer that first question as well?
Well, Space already
Yeah, you
answered
totally-
it the last episode.
Oh right.
Oh,
Right.
What happened?
She's just here for decoration right
Well,
now.
I didn't hear you answer the question. Who was your first time?
My first time? It wasn't even VRChat.
No, VR chat.
In
What
VR.
we're
chat.
talking about
Yeah.
in VR.
Oh, in VR, I think my first might have been this acquaintance of mine. Like when I first started off VRChat, like really off the bat, when I started VRChat, I believe I did it with a random person, like just a quick shit. That's it. But it might be a different answer in the other podcast.
I mean, if that's what you're into for your first time, sure.
ERP. Huh?
You said shit, so yeah, sure, that's what you're into.
Oh my God,
No.
Penny. Why are you the
Alright.
chaotic third wheel of this podcast?
Because I'm always the joker, I'm always the humor.
Oh.
Anyway, so,
All right, I was asking.
so Agent, answer your question.
So, Passion, your first time was with Penny. How did that end up happening? Did you ask, hey, I wonder how ERPing in VR would be like? Or did Penny, like, sway you to do it?
Gosh, to be honest, I don't even remember how I found out about it. To be honest, like it's, and I'm pretty sure it probably came out of me being depresso because a lot of relationships and sex-wise stuff that happens in my life comes out of me being depresso. I don't know why it continues to happen like that, but it does.
Was it Passion first time? I basically wanted to help you with your depression, so I thought I'd offer my hot steaming pony body and well, that's how it happened. Did the same thing for Nord when I first met him and he was depressed.
All right. Well, since you two have experience doing ERP, do you prefer ERPing with the same person, or with someone new?
That's a good question. I'll let Penny go first on that.
Always do that. I'd probably say it's a mixture of both. Because if you sleep around with other people, you may some people want to do things with more often than others. So it's like you look around, you try out people. If you think they're good enough, keep them for more than a one night stand.
I think.
Like, can I say a story, for example?
Yeah.
Everybody knows a person called Little Ember in our little Discord.
Yeah.
How I met them was me and Passion actually went together to a event for a group called r/VRChat ERP. Sorry, it's a mouthful to say.
It was a Reddit group. It was literally the subreddit for VRChat ERP, and they host like events, like orgy events in VRChat.
And they were hosting a little social world. I can't really describe the world, but you start off here. There's a house, and there's like a pool in the middle.
Suburban mansion. I think that's what
That's
it's called.
the one.
Yeah.
So me, Passion, and Ember met there, and he starts. I think she was the one who initiated it, and of course we started having sex and everything. And Ember actually thought that it was just going to be a one-night stand and that she'd never see us again. And to this day, he's still good friends with me, and in fact, I'm now her VR daughter. Her choice, not mine. She just started calling me mummy one day, and now she's my daughter.
Yeah.
Ember Velicious.
Alright. Passion?
So do I prefer with with multiple people or just with one person? I mean,
No, like with the same person or with someone new?
Well, that's a difficult question to answer because of how I perceive ERP, like in general. I'd say that for the most enjoyment, it's got to be someone that I am comfortable with. I'm not particularly one for like going out to these orgy events. It's kind of why I kind of stopped going to the events that the Reddit group had, is because I prefer to get comfortable with a person and know them and know that they're like not gonna make me feel like crap afterwards. So I'd say I'd lean more towards doing it with one person, but then again, it's also where don't necessarily need to be exclusive to that one person, as long as it's someone that I do know, and I'm okay with having like a circle of friends that I ERP with, as opposed to just going out and finding random people to do stuff with.
All right. Oh, Donna wants to join us.
Oh, perfect.
My other VR daughter that I fucked. Well, it was her choice it was her choice. I just went along with it. Seriously, I seem to adopt daughters instead of I seem to have daughters adopt me instead of me adopting them.
I think actually.
Oh, you look lost.
I think Donna was.
Well, we know she's not there.
The second person.
No, she might be
The
muted.
second person I ever did stuff with.
Yeah, I can get your hands moving. Yeah, Donna was probably Donna was definitely your second when
Yeah.
your second person when I introduced you.
Mm-hmm. Donna was my second ever friend in VRChat.
Took me 5 months to get you into VR, eventually got you in here.
Mm-hmm.
And here they
There
are.
she is.
I better
love
move
the
my
how-
fast.
I love that their group is relevant.
Hey, Donna.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey,
Heyo.
Sorry for joining late.
We're talking about ERP if you want to join us.
come and have a seat.
I think I was here last time.
Basically,
you
just
were.
talking about who our first. We were basically just talking about who our firsts were, and yeah, you're turning the off. And that just basically said that Passion was your second.
Well, she was my second. I probably wasn't her second.
Yes. That was back when you were proxy, wasn't it?
No,
Think
she was
so.
Ryu.
Was
Pretty
it?
sure she was still Ryu. Yeah.
Well, proxy was before she became Ryu, back when she was with Sugar Girls.
Yeah, I think she had
Imagine.
just probably changed to Ryu.
Like Mama Rio?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Anyways.
I was checking if my
That's-
features were off.
This is probably a very given, but you should never ERP in a public world, correct?
Funny? Okay.
Unless you have
can
a
I
death
say
wish to
something?
get banned.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, Donna.
I just
Yeah.
joined a friend before I came here, before Agent accepted my request, and the person I joined was in a public world, in a private room, ERPing, with the door unlocked.
Ooh.
That's okay.
Where's Risky.
Yes, I mean, the private rooms. It's kind of like a weird line to toe because I mean, technically, if you're in the private room and it's locked, I mean, who's ever gonna really know? Unless someone like literally glitches out of the map
You okay?
to try to like see what's going on.
Right.
So that's
Space okay?
it's a little iffy. I mean, I still wouldn't advise it, but
She's AFK.
it's
Ah.
but yeah, but definitely yeah. Unless you're looking to get banned, don't do that in a public world. That's a no.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless you're an exhibitionist.
Fuck you.
I
well,
had to say it.
there are worlds here in VRChat that are like that, or made specifically for that. What's that world called? B-side or something like that?
Shangri-La?
Well, they have just B Club, which is B Club is like they it's very lightly ERP based. Like they want you to think of it more as like a bar than like a ERP thing, but the whole kind of like lovey-dovey aesthetic to it obviously like invites ERP,
Yeah, it
What's
does.
and they
I
like
say it's more like a. Would you say it's more like a love hotel that you
kind
can
of
just go there?
but like
Yeah,
they're very kind of like they keep the ERP-ness of it kind of down to a on the down low.
ERP-ness.
They
Did you
try to
just say?
anyway.
Did you say ER
Just said
penis?
ERP. Yes,
Yes,
I did.
he did.
Shut the fuck up.
He did.
Shut the fuck up.
That's...
Erotic roll
What
penis.
else am I gonna say? Oh my fucking god!
I'm so done. I'm so done. I hate my life.
Like yeah,
shit.
they keep it like the theme as like lovey-dovey, and it is a huge world too. What is it, like 3, 4, 5 floors of different crap?
It's like it. Yeah, they're
And
actually
then-
releasing a
I think
fourth
that-
one pretty soon too.
Wait, how many
Actually,
floors are there?
it's just 3. I think you might be getting mixed up with Hotel Morningstar. That has 5 floors.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
another one.
But
And
yeah, I know that B Club they're making a fourth one pretty soon.
wait, a fourth?
Yeah, and then you have.
I mean, if
like,
you
yes, B Club 4. It is, I think, coming out this year.
Hopefully, I'll see you later.
They also have places like Shangri-La, which Shangri-La is kind of one of those like on the surface it doesn't look like anything. It just looks like a hangout world. But if you're in the know, like you'll know how to access all like the ERP stuff to it. And Penny was showing me a world not that long ago called like
Foxhole VR.
Yeah,
Foxhole
similar
VR.
thing where it's like you load in and it's just basically an empty room, which kind of similar to like optimized box, and like you wouldn't think anything of it, but they kind of hide the ERP things in there, like they hide a separate toggle in there, and then if you find it, you got to put in a code and put the code in that you find through secret stuff, and then you're taken to this like massive like ERP room with like a bunch of posable avatars that you can do stuff with, and all
Toys
these
and collars.
So
I
yeah,
think Penny
so,
showed me
like-
that before, but on a stream.
Hello.
Like,
Yeah,
and
because it's PC only.
previously-
Hello, Space.
what we used to do, I know what Penny and I and a few of our friends used to do before is we used to go to this world called Purple Dungeon Pro. That world has since been nuked. Unfortunately, it doesn't exist anymore.
I think I remember that
But,
place.
Yes, I took you there. I took you there before, Donna, when you were my pet.
I mean, from
But-
what I hear, apparently it might be happening again.
Possibly.
Mm,
As long as you still have that avatar.
Which one?
The one you made that has like Passion's pet all over it.
That
Donna,
got
you
nuked.
have my consent. You have my consent, and I won't be jealous of your mother.
That one got that
Welcome to
avatar is
VRChat.
no longer.
Take a look around.
Ooh, copyright.
Everything your
Copyright for
horny
that.
mind can think of can be found.
Exactly.
I haven't heard.
Shout out to
that song
TMF
in-
Johnny for saying that.
But yeah, like a lot of like the actual true ERP worlds are really like underneath the shadows. Anything you kind of find that's public is very just kind of wink wink kind of teehee, like, you know what I mean.
Dark web.
They keep it kind of
No, it's not
Download.
called the dark web. It's called the sex web.
I mean, I've been to
Yeah,
some public worlds where there'll be like this toggle, I press it, and then the keypad pops up, and then it asks me to enter a code. I'm like, what's the code? And if I go back to like the description page, like on the UI for it, it'll give like a Discord link that you can get the code from.
usually
Danny?
gotta go get it from their Discord.
But boy, I would
Yeah, like,
say
but
this out loud for the fact that, you know, devs can be seen as shit and like, oh, let me just do that and track it down and, you know, get rid of the world. I feel like.
Devs, if you're watching this, don't touch anything. Don't touch anything.
Never saw this. Anyways.
You never saw this. You
Here's
erase
the
it
thing.
from your brain.
in order to get into one of those servers, since I won't say the name again because Space suggested it, what I actually had to do was I had to do a lot of stuff. I had to do the whole picture of myself with holding my ID. Then I had to have an image of me, my ID, with the date and time, my date of birth, and also I had to write out a catchphrase as well. So it was a lot of stuff just to get into that one server. Just to prove it was me.
Yeah, pretty much like how you would, almost how you would when trying to get into like the dance clubs.
Yep.
A lot more.
By the way, shameless plug. Go listen to our two-parter on VRChat Dance Clubs. There you go, Agent. I gave you some cross promotion.
Thank you.
We won't charge you much.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like
Restricted justice.
worlds with those secret codes that have the Discord link would actually ask you to verify your age before actually giving you the code. Right? Yes, Penny?
In some worlds, I know, like, some... Oh, go ahead. I didn't see Penny's hand up.
It's fine. It's fine. It's from my old school days. I think with VRChat these days, I think it's more like as long as we don't see it, it's fine. Because as long as you don't show your avatar, like for example, mine obviously ERP, but if I don't show any of the ERP stuff, like the SPS and all that sort of stuff, then they just don't really mind. And if they
still don't
find worlds,
understand
what?
the SPS stuff.
Basically just gives sound. It's sound.
Ah, okay.
Yes. Anyway, so I think I'll explain later. So I think with VRChat, it's more as long as they don't see it, and as long as it's not easy to access, they're just like, we'll look the other way. Otherwise, this game would be incredibly boring.
Yeah, true.
We'd probably move to like Second Life.
Oh God, no.
Bleh.
I tried that and
Exactly.
no.
Technically, VRChat would have been basically a Second Life if you think about it.
Yeah, kind of.
Some people do.
It's-
Some people do treat it like a second life, or their main life.
Yeah, they pretty much treat
here's
it
the thing.
as their main life at this
my
point.
main life. I don't have
I've said
real
it's-
life.
I've said it so many times. That to just VRChat, VR, and also the internet in general, like computers, if you want to go into that, we are all in different parts of the world. America, Canada. I think you're in Canada, right?
California.
Oh, she's in California.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm sorry. Okay, California, Ohio.
Do I look Canadian to you?
you're probably thinking
Ohio,
of
Ohio.
you're probably thinking of Ember.
Oh, right. Well, the fact of the matter is that you four are in America, I'm in England, halfway across the world, and yet here we are right now, and I'm trying to put my arm around you, but I can't because my wall's right there. So
I've met somebody from Germany and Russia. They're very nice people.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna take a picture of that and make like one of like you go to those porn sites, you see those ads like that mock you, and so somebody's gonna make a meme of that. It's like this bitch gets more pussy than you. Find out how by clicking here.
All right.
That would be funny.
Yeah, going back to the whole.
Hold on. If we were
What?
Wait, hold on. What was the subject of this again? My brain forgot.
ERP.
ERP and VRChat.
I should have brought one of those. What? If I knew double about that, I should have asked about which avatar I should have worn for this.
As long, well, since
No,
it's
we're not-
going on YouTube, please be fully
we're
clothed.
not ERPing on the podcast.
I did not mean that.
Well,
I mean,
Penny
which one
was
to distract the viewers?
Penny was ready to do it.
And Amber was snuggling that shit and took up half the podcast.
Oh my god.
That is true, but there's no Ember here. I just want to know which one's more distracting.
All right,
We're more distracting.
all right. Going back to the
Wait, don't do it too.
going back to the code thing. Do not be a dick and leak out codes to the worlds to access those secret areas to the public, because then that will get the world shut down and people will hate you for it. Don't do that,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
because I'm pretty sure that has happened quite a few times.
Mm-hmm.
I had something in my head.
Here's a
but-
question, Agent.
All right.
Here's a question, Agent. I don't know if you have it on your agenda, but for those, I mean, I don't know how many of you have actually had real sex here, but like, how does like ERP compare to real life sex with someone?
Well, actually, that was going to be one of my questions.
Good, perfect, excellent. Okay, we're on. All right, perfect. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm the only one laughing at my jokes. I'm not funny.
Ha ha ha.
Well, you got to answer your own question or what?
Dear God. No, you don't get. Well, I didn't know if it was your next question or if you. I didn't know if you had other topics.
Space is sinking into the BBC.
What? Wait, why is... What?
Let's space go.
Under the stage.
But, I don't know, for me, like... There are obviously benefits to ERP, right? Like, you can do things with people, like, no matter, just like we were talking about in, like, the VRChat Club podcast, like, doesn't matter what you look like in IRL, you can still look hot in VR. No matter, like you can, no matter your gender, no matter your orientation, like, you can still look hot. And that obviously does yield some benefits, but I know for me personally, like, I found ERP to be very challenging. Like, for me, like, I need, like, constant, like, actual, like, to let my mind go in order to, like, really enjoy it. But when I'm ERPing, like, the, having, like, the headset on and having to, like, navigate menus and stuff like that, it takes away from the enjoyment. Like, it sucks me out of, like, the moment. I mean, yes, I'm seeing something more visually appealing maybe than I would in real life, possibly. But it's all, like, the technical side of it that kind of weighs it down for me. Now, obviously, if you have something like full body or, like, a haptic suit, that's a whole other ballgame. But I do not. So, nor do I have Phantom Sense, which I know Phantom Sense plays a huge part in it as well. But I don't know. That's just my take on it.
Anyone else want to answer Passion's question?
Sure.
Uh,
You want me to go first so you can think of your answer?
yeah, I had it, but then I forgot it, so I'm trying to remember it. I'm going ahead.
You see, before I got into the whole ERPing and VRChat, I used to just in Space. Now, with that, you can be a little bit more open to your imagination, but at the same time, it kind of lacks you in experience in actually doing it through verbal and physical action.
Oh, one sec.
So,
You're talking.
Your mic's kind of glitching out a little bit.
Sorry, there's an asshole outside revving up his motorcycle, and I know my mic's picking it up.
But yeah, Penny, you're talking about text-based, like, ERP, right?
oh, okay.
Because your mic was
What?
cutting out, so I don't know if anyone heard that.
Okay, well,
I heard
it's
a
fine.
little
It's
bit.
fine. Let me turn down the.
What? What about me? I heard my name.
What?
What? Nobody said
We
your
didn't
name.
say your name.
I think she got confused because you said text space.
Oh, text-based. I said base, not space. I fucking hear it.
Yeah, you see, that's why I stopped you because of that. Or else,
Agent.
or else,
I mean, Agent, come on.
we were doing completely fine for like 40 minutes.
I completely.
Man of genius. Here's to you.
I just now
asshole bike-driving
realized
guy.
I haven't. I just now realized I have yet to turn Passion's avatar on. I just now see what you are. I completely forgot.
Wow.
You want to
I don't know if
continue?
I can't see Agent's avatar for some reason though.
That's weird. Wait, it sounds like he's turning it off now. Thank God. All right, now you can continue. Sorry.
Yes,
Okay,
what's
so
your answer,
as-
Penny?
So, as I was saying, when I first started getting into ERP, it was all text-based. Depending on the person you were with, you could do amazing stories. Like, I've had some people that just type out, oh yeah, oh I love it. Or just burp. And I get some people that write out a couple of paragraphs, and some people that do wonderful story-driven ERPs, which is a dying art these days. Because most people just want
to ERP message I ever got when I was doing text-based ERP.
Go ahead.
They were, I think it was like a half-assed Rainbow Dash account, and they literally said many sex.
What?
That was what they sent to me. Many sex. And I'm like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to work with this? Anyways, continue. I'm sorry.
So, it's fine. So, but that doesn't exactly give you a lot of experience or confidence with like doing it IRL or anything like that. So VRChat somewhere meets you in the middle. You can roleplay and ERP or just do your basic stuff. It gives you confidence with like your movements and the way you talk during X and all those sort of things. And yes, the access to thousands and thousands of avatars does give you that little bit of story. Like, for example, has anyone seen The Road to El Dorado?
You mean that Disney movie?
Probably when I was really little. I don't remember it. I'm pretty sure it's DreamWorks,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yes, it's a DreamWorks film.
Okay,
Yeah.
DreamWorks, yeah.
There's a female character in there called Shell, Chel,
Yeah.
and let's just say I wanted to do stuff with someone in that avatar for quite some time. So
I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have.
yes, but so going back to the main question is, oh yeah, or Rias from High School DxD.
If anyone's watching who can make an ERP-compatible Rias Gremory avatar, I will pay you all the money in human existence. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Oh, yeah, that was your anime waifu.
Yes, it's
with each country with each country to each other, I'm pretty sure that will be about $5. But going back to the original question, I don't have Phantom Sense myself, so it's kind of a bit more experience as well as interactive porn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily, one sec, I just need to finish, Donna. And luckily, since I don't have full body tracking, to get myself to sort of thrust a bit, I just have to shake my head. See how, as I move my head up, my body moves forward?
Hump the air, yeah.
Yeah, hump.
Half body ERP tutorial right there. Just hump the
Yeah. Yeah, just nod your
Give increasingly aggressive.
nod your head.
Increasingly aggressive nods. Look, even Agent's trying it.
Yeah, come on, everyone, all together, just shake your head.
Aggressive nodding.
If your neck gets tired, just throw your body into it.
Oh yeah, of course, your body as well, like that, for example. Nod and move your head forward. But anyway, like I said,
it's a good ab workout.
True. If you don't have Phantom Sense, it's basically interactive porn.
I think the people who do have Phantom Sense have it a lot better than people who don't, because like obviously they don't need like assistance in the form of like toys or masturbation or anything like that. Like they just feel it, and that's obviously a whole other ball game that I cannot relate to not having Phantom Sense. But I've heard from people who do have it that it's crazy.
Like these two.
Well, Wait, I didn't know Space had Phantom Sense.
She says she has
I'm
it.
pretty sure she does.
Yeah, I have a bit of Phantom Sense. Yeah.
And Donna's got a bit of Phantom Sense as well.
Um, I know there's some avatars out there that have crazy customizations to them, and some of them have like toys that you can
Actually,
spawn.
Yes.
And then there's also,
Mm-hmm.
and
I
then,
knew I should have added one of those.
and then there's avatars that have what's called DPS.
DPS, yes, with also the new thing out is SPS, which Penny's avatar also has. It's kind of like a replacement for DPS. It's kind of like a new
Sound.
new system.
If they don't know what it means dynamic penetration system.
Yep, dynamic penetration system. That's what DPS stands for. So it
It's
basically,
also
it makes.
I was gonna say it's the one thing that people that are not like me on quests can't enjoy. But you guys
To give a basic premise of what it
Penny?
Oh, Penny's demonstrating.
Oh, Penny's demonstrating.
Yes, sorry, I accidentally muted my mic. I was going to say, for those that don't know what DPS is, if you got two avatars that have DPS, if this is one has a dick, this one has a hole, basically it lines them up so that it goes in.
And the key difference though is that it's not like clipping. Like anything in VRChat can clip through anything. Like my hands are clipping through this couch right now. What the difference is with DPS is that as it's clipping through the hole, like the other piece kind of like just disappears as it goes, so it makes it more realistic instead of just like clipping through the geometry. So that was a technical description of it.
Penny's still going on with the demonstration.
And SPS just basically. I was just going to SPS, the new thing, adds sound to it as well. So again, there's slapping sounds. So yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope this type of stuff will hope some form of DPS will get on for Quest, but this trick the people who make it into having it be for a different type of dynamic penetration. Like if you put a sword in the sheath.
Someday someone will figure that out, I think. I mean, yes, it's been a long time, but I believe in people to figure that out.
I mean, if somebody in video games can make it where you can accurately put a sword in the sheath, how come you can't put a rod in a hole?
Yeah,
I'm not going to name a specific game.
Another thing too, Reaper, is that it used to be that for people who didn't have Phantom Sense, the go-to thing would be to use Lovense toys. Which Lovense is a very specific type of a brand of sex toy that what they call it teledildonics, which basically that means it combines the technology of dildos and telepresence. So so it's using internet connectivity to connect toys together or with other systems. And it used to be in VRChat, this is before my time in VRChat, but it used to be that there were certain third-party clients that you could use to connect your Lovense toys to your avatar. And basically make it so when somebody did stuff to the avatar, it would activate the Lovense toy.
Why would they stop that?
The reason why it stopped, easy anti-cheat. Because easy anti-cheat, when the easy anti-cheat update rolled out, it was September of 2022? Somewhere around there?
Yeah, about that.
I just now know what easy anti-cheat can be short for.
But basically, that killed all mods for VRChat.
Oh, yeah.
Including that.
I know the modded community.
Didn't a lot of people switch over to the? Didn't a lot of people switch over to that other video game temporarily, like
Chill
Strike?
Out VR. I actually made a video of that.
Long time ago, right?
Yeah, a long time ago. I tried it out, and there was like, and I went to the public ones, and there was like no one there. It was like abandoned, and the one public world that actually had people in it was this small space. It was like a living area.
What are you talking about?
This other VR.
Chill Out VR.
It's called Chill Out VR. And when I try going to like different instances, it wouldn't let me. I'm like, why won't it let me do it? And you have to like preload the instance before you can actually go to it.
That's dumb.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb, but apparently it has had updates since then. I'm pretty sure it has.
I know a lot of VRChat users who have migrated over there and swear it's better
Yeah,
than VRChat.
people say that it is better, but it's debatable. But one thing I can tell you is that they do offer customizations to some of the avatars, where you can actually change the color of it. But even then, I tried looking for like different avatars to use over there, and some of them were, a lot of them were not loading in. I don't know if it's because of my internet connection or whatnot, but there was a lot of stuff that wasn't clicking when I was trying it out.
Although I will say, I stumbled across this maybe like a week or two ago, but I did find a world that's attempting to recreate like the connectivity with Loven's toys without mods.
Huh.
I don't know how well it works. I obviously don't have the toys it's trying to be compatible with, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see if they're able to make that happen or not, because
I feel like we need.
that would certainly.
I feel like we need to make a rule, just like there's Rule 34. We make it like Rule 29. If it exists, or if people want it to exist, it will exist eventually in VRChat.
It will exist.
I just thought of another. What?
Go ahead.
Yes, Donna?
This is a bit off topic, but
We're already
I think
off
I just
topic.
thought of like another. I think I do think of since we're doing like an erotic role play podcast. What about just like take the erotic out and just go to role play topic for like a different video?
Ooh, that would be good, Agent. Like the role play, like not erotic role play, like just role play groups, because you're looking at a member of the LPD. I can talk about my experience with that too.
Because it also it brings up another topic where people take this thing way too damn serious. Like if they see like a furry purr, they will cringe because they ignore the fact that they're playing a character and they're just trying to force reality into virtual reality. I've seen that way too many times, where it's like one person who's just too hooked up in reality forgets the fact that this is not, like, forgets the fact that, sure, there's like a grown man there's like a grown-ass man behind this pony right here, but you forget that this pony...
Thanks for telling everyone, bitch!
Everybody's already gonna know. Everybody already knows.
I may be 30, but some people have said I look 21, thank you.
Look, I come from a family that look a lot younger than they look, okay?
How it's the age that you're debating and not not the man part.
But as I was saying, sorry if I was going to use you as an example, I could have used Space as an example too. But people, you gotta remember, this is a virtual world. Reality does not matter. If you're still gonna go up to that, go fuck yourself.
Hey, why'd you say my name?
Again, over her head. Again, over her head.
As the second example.
Is that an example of what?
As like
What? How you said
people.
go fuck yourself, and you're like, wait, what? Someone say my name?
I was gonna say, yeah, like I know there's a grown man behind this pony, or I could have just said there's probably a grown ass woman behind this anime face. Because I know, because there's always those people who are like they got their head too booted up in reality, to realize that this is a virtual world.
Like I'm like 30 years old. I'm not 30, guys. You are older than me, Donna.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, I think Donna's slightly older than you.
Donna,
Slightly.
you're 21, aren't you?
20.
No, I'm 20.
How old are you?
I just turned. I just
Oh, you
turned
just
20.
turned 20. Oh, then I'm older.
Yeah, it was her birthday.
Than you.
Yeah,
It was her birthday
earlier
yesterday.
this week.
Yesterday.
Okay, you know what?
Yesterday.
We're 20 already, okay? And they're going to
Wait,
21.
what day is it
Apparently
today?
I'm older.
The 24th.
Today's Saturday. Oh, it would have been Thursday, so it would have been 2 days ago.
Yeah.
2 days ago.
So you and Space are the same age.
But I'm older.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, the youngest.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. You're my VR daughter, and you're Oh wait, no. I was gonna say you're older than me. But
Well,
yeah, I know. I did a. Oops.
An agent over here is the oldest, having to babysit all of us kids.
What about Nord? He's 40.
Nord's the oldest.
Well, Nord's not here. Yeah, but he's not here. So.
But one thing I want
But
to say,
who's the most
Daddy
mature?
Reaper.
that I would be the most mature. But I will say this, Space, way to represent your group, the One Brain Cell Club.
Yes, Penny.
Agent.
Fuck off.
Agent.
Go ahead.
Agent, you're not the most mature. You're just more wholesome than the rest of us.
She will tell you straight
I
up
think
that I
Agent's
am
fair.
not the most wholesome person.
How the fuck you ain't?
Yeah, but you're able to
how is-
control it.
Yeah, the rest of us
Unlike
are just
a few
degenerates.
people here.
Reaper's a degenerate, but with like a really nice suit on.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of us are just degenerates.
Okay, but I gotta ask, who is the most degenerate here?
Most what? Sorry.
Most
The most
degenerate.
degenerate.
It's close between you and Penny, Donna. It's close. That's a close call.
I would say I would. I would say I am because I would.
Penny will see
I would have showed up
see
here in a
himself out.
skimpy outfit. I would have showed up here in a skimpy outfit.
Yeah, I would have to say you, Donna. I would have to say you.
Actually, Donna,
Well, I know
you know what
people
your
who are
outfit
way worse.
reminds me of? Your outfit kind of reminds me of a game that's in development right now, called Pure Onyx.
Never heard of it.
Well, it's a beat 'em up game, but more towards, but it's more for adults.
Mm-hmm. Keep talking.
No, I can't say anymore because it's
Wait.
podcast.
All right. So okay, so we got like four. So we got like four podcast ideas, like a role play podcast idea. Another one I forgot. We probably do like another like a adult video game podcast later maybe.
VRChat versus whatever crap that was that you played.
Space, I can't with your group right now.
I have a boner.
You
Can I
do?
suck it?
No.
Well, remember, Agent, at the beginning of the podcast, like before we went live with the intro, Penny's like, "Hi, I'm horny."
Wait, they're a Sims character. I can control them. Let's see. Move them over to space.
I have a boner thing.
Get
so,
under the
like,
desk. Let's see. Move under agent's desk.
Please
Get
Alright.
on knees.
Well, technically, this is basically ERP right now.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
god.
God.
Okay, anyway.
This is just flirting and teasing. This is just flirting and teasing.
Anyway,
Normalize
guys-
teasing your friends.
do you guys have any other things you want to add on to this?
Should we wait until Donna comes back? I think they're changing their. No, they're not.
No.
Okay.
I thought there was alcohol in the back.
Oh.
Look, I would actually appreciate if there was like a table here with snacks or something. This is probably gonna be a very long talk. Also, I don't trust any of my avatars right now. I can't even change even if I wanted to because I don't know which one has clothes or not.
That's a mood. That's a mood. When you ERP so much that you can't remember which avatars of yours are clothed or not. That's a mood.
I was gonna go for the Mama Gen. I was gonna go to the
ahead.
Mama Gen, but then I remembered.
Oh.
Then I remember what I did in it. I'll tell Jeff.
We'll just go off camera. Do it quickly.
Well, the thing is, I don't know how it will look for you guys since I made.
Just
I don't
pop
know
up
how
your
different it is.
mirror.
No, how it will look on Quest. I mean, how it will look on PC.
PC.
Ah.
We'll tell you. Go change.
Okay, I'll be right back.
While we're trying to think of extra stuff.
I mean, here's one thing I can say is that I know I was talking about like my kind of view on ERP. Like lately, for me, I think
I can suck your dick.
not clothed. I take it was not clothed.
No, it's not.
Can I just do something while we're waiting for Donna?
No, we already used that.
But like for me, I think
Wholesome.
That's
the
it.
most,
Ah!
like-
Get over here, you son of a bitch!
I'm trying to answer a question. Okay, go ahead.
I think, like, I don't know if anybody else can really vouch for it, but
I think a lot of the time for many people, like, ERP is just that. It's just roleplay. And half the time people might not actually be getting off to it. It might just be, like, pretend.
you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know if anybody can validate that, but... You know what I mean?
Like, let me, like, for example, back in my early voice acting days, or abridging days, like I made an abridged series, I knew one guy who was an incredible voice actor. He could probably do about 20 different voices. And at one point, we just started role-playing where me, not Penny, but the actual me, was transported to Final Fantasy VII. And, you know, it wasn't anything sexual, but it was fun. It was like I was going back to the whole story-themed role plays. It's like, you just love the story that people can come up with. And because you're doing it with an actual person, you don't know what's going to happen next.
All right.
So I'd be interacting with these characters, and it was just enjoyment of actually, like reading a book that wasn't boring. Like the Bible. Oh!
Anybody
I have to
who
say,
comes from a church, we're not sorry.
I think that even though there's really no award for it, I think this podcast can claim the most unhinged podcast on Spotify.
What do you mean unhinged?
Hey, why is the Bible mentioned?
That was such a
Don't worry about
delay.
it.
Why do you have a delay?
Delay.
I don't have a delay. It's just that I'm bouncing back and forth between things. Okay.
Oh.
But don't worry about it.
Why was the Bible mentioned?
Don't
As
worry
a
about it.
joke.
Why is the? I know, but I'm curious what was the joke about.
I basically was saying that story-driven ERPs can be fun, like reading a good book, unlike the Bible.
Ah.
There you
thank
go.
you. I don't believe-
Anyways, Agent, do you have anything else to add? Does anyone else have anything else to add to the topic of ERP?
Yeah,
How much?
I
did
actually
you
have a
talk before I showed up.
Farabet? I do have a question, if that's okay.
Okay.
What advice could the four of us give to someone who hasn't done RP in VR chat before? Everyone slowly turns their head to Agent Reaper. What advice can we give for their first time trying?
Honestly, that is a very good question, Penny. Like, I know we're just
Taking a piss out of Agent right now, but that is a very good question.
The first one should be communicate, let the woman take control.
Or the man,
No.
depending on which one you're doing it with.
But like, I mean, communication, yeah, that's important, and I think that like, especially
Don't be
from
afraid to
my
say no.
experience, that, and also like, just a lot of this can just apply to just sex in general. To be honest, like,
Well, doesn't that go back to what I said about how VR chat kind of combines like like role playing from like maybe text chat and all that sort of stuff that you could also apply IRL, but it gives you a bit more confidence to do it physically. And I'm starting to nod my head at thrust and verbally. So it can apply for ERP and sex.
one of the best pieces of advice, I mean, like I say, it can apply to ERP, but it can also apply to just real life sex too, that I could possibly give to anyone listening is do not feel overly pressured to finish. You can take breaks. You can stop and start and stop and start again. It is fine.
Why does it sound like
On
you were
top of
like
that,
reading off something?
Oh. Yes, please.
I got
I wasn't.
what,
I was just
script?
trying to be serious.
But what is it? Another thing, jumping onto that, if you feel pressured to, do it, just don't. If they say no, and it continue to go on top of you or to pressure you into it, put your foot down or try to leave the world, because some people are assholes like that. And
And
Like-
yeah,
it is better
and
to leave.
Like, can I just say, there was a story on BBC News about a female who was actually raped in VR chat. But the thing is, unlike in IRL, you can just open up your quick, which is what I've done right now, even though you can't see me, and just click go home. Easy enough.
either that or block them.
Mm-hmm.
And some people might say, like, oh, I was frozen in the moment. I was too immersed. Yeah, but you gotta snap out of it at the same time. You gotta realize, hey, this is actually not IRL. Try to take off the headset. And
Yeah.
just be
I
aware
can-
of your situation.
I can agree with what
I will
Space
say,
is saying. Like,
I will say,
like,
after hearing
it's-
that, some memories were reawoken.
aw.
Aww.
There's a reason
But-
why I have trust issues, especially towards males.
Aww. Sorry.
But like I say, I agree with what Space is saying, that when you're in the moment, like, it can feel like VR chat is real life. You get too immersed, and you might otherwise not think to take action when like something like that's happening to you. But it is
Always bring a
important
weapon.
to remember that this is VR, this is not real life, and you have tools at your disposal to stop things if you are uncomfortable.
Well, this also kind of
And-
like goes to what I said about like don't take VR chat too seriously, but also
Yeah.
when it comes to certain things like that, if you're being forced into something, those are the times where you will need snap out of virtuality, or take a more advantage of the virtuality and just say, well, you're trying to force your schlong in me. Well, here's a schlong cutter. Oh wait, hold on.
Because that's when you pull out. That's when you pull out
And here's
Yoda
the
avatar
schlong
with the
cutter.
lightsaber. Chop off your dick, I must.
I'll get the barbecue.
There's a reason why I have
Smoked or
weapons on my
roasted?
avatars. There's a reason why I keep weapons on my avatars.
See, you came to this podcast expecting like really lewd and naughty shenanigans, and now you're getting some advice.
Also, another advice for those that are actually, not the forcing shit, not any other, just actually, getting into it. Depends on who is.
Gremlin running around.
It depends on who it is, like who it's with, and just have fun. Just go with the flow at times. Relax.
Oh,
And also ask if you're. Depend on. Sorry, I'm just gonna say, if you're the bottom or topping, there are, is what I always say. Yeah, comfort comes before comfort.
and make sure they're actually telling the truth about their age.
Ah, yes. That's a great point to bring up. Holy shit, Agent. We should talk about that a little bit before we end.
Must be 18 or older to order.
Yeah, please make sure that you are of age, as well as your partner or partners are also of age.
Age,
yeah.
consent, comfort, then bed fun. It's a 4 steps.
And like I've said before in other episodes of the podcast, and people have pointed it out both in VR and out of VR, VRChat does have a problem with predators, right? Let's not kid ourselves. And that's why, is because we have kids lying about their age, we have adults lying about their age, and getting into this kind of stuff. That's why we have such a problem with it in VRChat. So,
Excuse me. I had a lot of soda today. I've been holding it all in.
Have you been eating the bean chair, Donna?
No, but I know space is currently doused in it right now. It's gonna taste like space when I try.
Wait. Hang on, that means I've got the perfect opportunity to do this. Agent, I think that means you have to go and give her a good licking.
Oh my fucking god. No.
No, not this time.
The sad part is, Penny, I visualized that. Thank you very much for that mental image.
What the fuck?
I was being sarcastic.
I'm doing my best not to visualize it.
Let it go.
Time you saved us, Agent.
Yeah, I think we need to wrap this up. All right, so all right, so to wrap up this podcast, what have we learned?
Help, I've been wrapped up.
What have we learned? We learned consent to your age, make sure your partner's of age, communication.
Don't do it in public worlds.
Make sure your partner's comfortable before under the sheet fun, even though there's no sheets involved.
Oh, hold on. Did anybody else mention this?
What?
Wait, I think this was on the first one, which is the final thing. Always do aftercare.
Ah, yes.
Oh, yes. Don't just
Always.
run.
I've seen enough assholes who don't. It's just a pump and run. We all may
Very
be
true.
degenerates, but you gotta at least do aftercare. That's the best part, and you don't want to miss out. Okay.
All right, aftercare.
No, I agree with you.
Make sure the door is locked, both IRL and in the VR room that you're in.
Windows closed.
Are
I've
you
only made that mistake
son?
once.
Are you winning, son?
Don't do it in public unless the public world has a private room. And don't forget to lock that door. What else? And have fun with each other.
And don't feel pressured to do anything any certain kind of way.
Again, comfort comes before comfort.
Yeah. Don't feel shame afterwards.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to try new things.
Agent.
What the fuck? She called your ass out.
I know she did.
What new things, Space?
Yeah,
What new
I'm
things?
New thing, Space.
I can't hear you with them. Wait, give me a second. One more time?
What new things?
What new things are you
I
trying
don't
to teach
know.
agents?
Because
You
I don't know. He won't
you're-
let me get near him when it comes to ERPing. Okay, he doesn't want to do it, so he's forever going to remain as the virgin of VRChat.
There's nothing wrong with
I don't
that.
have Phantom Sense.
A VCV.
So how can I enjoy if I don't have Phantom Sense?
Suck! You suck!
Agent, we
Penny
literally
doesn't
just
either.
talked about this. Yeah, it's just like interactive porn.
Every time
Yeah,
I VRP,
here's
I've
the
literally
thing.
just masturbated. That's literally, or use a toy. That's literally all I've done.
Why don't you just have
Did we come
Space
across that
ride you
subject
while
too?
you... What? Why don't you just have Space ride you? He's good at it.
And goodbye, all viewers.
What the fuck?
How many people are watching all this, actually?
It's not live.
Isn't this supposed to end by now?
I'm trying to end it.
You can hear her blushing across the fucking stage.
Oh,
No,
yeah, you
no,
can. You
no, you
definitely
can't.
can. You definitely can.
No, you can't. No, I'm not blushing. I'm not blushing.
All right.
Oh, what a perfect end.
Anyway,
What a perfect end.
be sure to check out our Patreon
you.
page if you want to support us. There's 3 different levels of support. Supporter, True Supporter, and Ultimate Supporter. With the Ultimate Supporter, you can gain access to certain things, as well as being part of the show, if you want to, as well as suggesting a topic that you want us to talk about. Not only
How many
that,
people
but
do they think I'm annoying?
you want that to be a topic?
Donna!
That could be, because I'm curious about how many people are watching this and just wanting to just duct tape my muzzle shut.
Shut up! Let him finish!
No. No, Donna, no. Yeah. Also, at the end of the show, you'll get a shout out for being a supporter. Fortunately, we have no supporters right now, so please, if you'd like to help us out, do so by going to patreon.com, look up the VR Talk Show podcast.
I'm not saying I'm gonna break your kneecaps if you don't, but I'm not saying that, but
This should have been the first
People
episode.
need to go subscribe to you. Join the Patreon. Become a patron.
Link to the Patreon page will be down in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're listening to this on Spotify, hopefully you know how to spell. And given the education system of America, probably not that well.
true.
It ain't any better.
Listen, you're not supposed to downplay British people. You're supposed to be smarter than us Americans.
We don't get lockers. We carry all our books around all day.
Damn.
Anyway, thank you for
There's
watching.
another
Use my
podcast.
locker.
British schools versus American schools.
I never use my locker at all.
Hey.
Hi. Can I end the show?
Suck his dick.
Welcome to the
Jesus
Wondershare
Christ.
podcast. I am AgentReaperVR, and here is my pet, SpaceVR.
Thank you for watching, everyone,
the cast
and thank you for
already.
listening.
End the
That's
podcast
it.
before I put you in a full body cast.
No, that's Space's job with her thick ass.
Jeez.
What the freak? Why? What did I
Nothing. I'm giving you attention because that's what you wanted, didn't you?
Okay.
Is it over
In
yet?
passion.
Yeah, it's over. While I'm doing this photo shoot with Nessie, before you have to go, we have that call with Izumi. Why don't you take this time to catch up with yeah, why don't you use this time to catch up with Donna a little? And with Space and Agent have a little bit of alone time. Bow chicka wow wow.
God damn it, Penny.
You stole my line.
Chris, you've known me. You have known me for 3 years and 1 year and a year and a half VR. I'm pretty sure this is normal.